friends, followers, and people of the internet. What's up? It's your girl, Miss Jerry Worldwide. I just wanted to pop on here real quick to talk about a book called Loving Bravely. This book was gifted to me. It was one of my Christmas presents, and I just finished it, and I wanted to talk about it because 20 Lessons of Self-Discovery to Help You Get the Love You Want by Alexandra Solomon, Dr. Solomon. This really is an amazing book. There are activities for you to do at the end of each chapter, which I've read a couple of books like that, and I don't always do the activities, okay? I'm just gonna keep it real. I don't always do it. But with this particular book, I did majority of them. I didn't do all of them, but I did the vast majority of them. And it was really very compelling. I also like at the beginning of each chapter, there's quotes, and she goes back in and like reinforces the quotes. She's a therapist. So she's talking, and an educator. Shout out to the educator. She's a therapist and an educator. And so she's meeting with clients, but she's always also talking about her students. So she's referring to discussions that have happened in the classroom and conversations that have happened in therapy. And I read a lot of biographies. I love learning from other people. So this really allowed me to learn from other people and their situations. She talks a lot about her own relationship, which is really cool. Probably my favorite was lesson 15, Build the Cushion. And the reason why I like this, she talks about committing yourself to speaking, building a cushion of relational positivity that's good for everyone. So she kind of focuses on how people talk and how they can rephrase things to make them more receptive, to make them easier for people to just kind of digest difficult conversations. So instead of saying like, you need to, you could say, I feel so. Or instead of you made me feel, you could say, when you do X in situation Y, I feel Z. And the reason why that was such a poignant element of this book for me was because we need action items. You know, we need to know like, this is what you do. Don't just like talk about it. Tell me how I can do better, how I can be better. So I highly recommend this book, Loving Bravely. It was a pretty quick read. And again, you have the activities. So, you know, you could tell yourself, oh, I'm going to read 2 chapters, do the 2 activities a day, you know, and kind of like break it up and take it from there. But shout out to my homegirl Sophia. She sent me this book for Christmas, and I really loved it, and I really appreciated it because, you know, she talks about it. This is for single people. This might be for people in difficult relationships, marriages, whatever, you know, any type of relationship, any type of situationship, whatever you got going on. If you communicate and talk with people, I mean, even like business wise, like this made me think, you know, if I'm like talking to someone I'm doing business with and I want them to digest the information in a certain type of way, I know that it needs to be delivered in a digestible form. You know, you can't just come at people. And so this book was great for that. This is one of the books that I could see myself like revisiting or definitely gifting to somebody, or like actually walking through the steps with a partner just to kind of like get general understandings and like, you know, talking to each other in better and more respectable ways. So loved Loving Bravely. Not a long book. Let's see. There's a lot of resources at the end. So 217 pages. So check it out and love bravely. Okay.